Tonight, a possible break in a 40-year-old murder investigation in Camden County. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation arrested 61-year-old Eric Spar for the deaths of Harold and Thelma Swain. That was back in 1985. Our Zach Wilcox joins us live now from the Camden County Jail where Spar is being held. And this is not the first time that authorities thought they have solved this case. It's been going on a while.
Yeah, Dennis Perry, Jeannie, was arrested back in 2003 for this same shooting at Rising Daughter Baptist Church over in Waverly, and he spent 17 years behind bars before he was finally released due to some new evidence coming to light. And I tell you what, we went around town here in Camden County and talked with a few folks who mentioned that really this has been something that they've been wondering about back in 1985. It came back around 2003, came back around in 2020 when he was released, and now here they are with another update. So it's certainly been on their mind off and on here throughout the past 4 decades.
It was terrifying at the time because it was such a mystery. Nobody knew.
Tony Walker grew up in Waverly, Georgia, where he says people wondered for years just what happened at Rising Daughter Baptist Church in 1985.
Some man walks up to the door, knocks on the door of the church, calls Mr. Swain out, shoots him. His wife runs out there, he shoots her, goes out and gets in his car. Nobody knew anything.
Harold and Thelma Swain's graves sit in the cemetery behind the church after they were shot and killed. After nearly 20 years, their relatives thought they'd finally gotten an answer as to who wanted the couple dead when Dennis Perry was convicted. But after 17 years, new evidence led to his release from prison. Shortly after Perry's release in August of 2020, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation reopened the investigation and searched Eric Spar's property. 4 years later, they announced the arrest of the 61-year-old from Brantley County.
They nailed him. I'm surprised it took them so long to catch up with him.
First Coast News crime and safety expert Mark Bachman says it's not too surprising to see the investigation take so long.
You've done it once and you didn't get it right. So you want to get it right this time, right? You want to make sure you have the right suspect. I'm sure they went back and they went back and looked at notes. They went back and looked at people they interviewed. They may have interviewed more people.
The Swain's niece, Cynthia Clayton, said in a statement, quote, "We hopefully have the right person who is responsible for their deaths and can get closure at the same time. I'm sorry for what Dennis Perry went through, and hopefully he can move forward with his life." Now, I did reach out to GBI just to ask what's new, why today they announced this arrest after more than 4 years since they searched the property, but they told me that these are all the details that they're going to be releasing at this point. In Camden County, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.